welcome to another RSR. Tonight I'm reviewing CSD Xelajú MC 1, Alajuelense 1, 2-2 on aggregate, 3-4 on penalties, CONCACAF Central American Cup 2025 final leg 2. Alajuelense have won 3 in a row, back-to-back Central American Cup champions, and this one was the toughest of them all, and the one that was on the road, at least trophy lift-wise. This was the toughest one of all 3. And frankly, there were moments where they looked like they were not going to get it done. There were moments where they definitely could have scored more than 1 goal on the night. They got their away goal on a penalty. Got this to extra time. Xelajú looked like the better team at extra time, during extra time, and the team who was more likely to score. Alajuelense holds on, they go to penalties, and they looked like the better team in penalties. 1 bad penalty, but there were 2 saves by Mora that got them a chance to win it on the final kick. And they did. Alajuelense could have been better, should have been better. Over both legs, frankly. A very similar storyline to the first leg, I would say, throughout, but we'll see. CSD Xelajú MC 1, Alajuelense 1, 2-2 global, 3-4 en penales. Alajuelense campeón, tricampeón de la Copa Centroamericana de la CONCACAF. Partido vuelta de la final de la CONCACAF Copa Centroamericana. Alajuelense ganador, campeón. Alajuelense tricampeón. Xelajú. They played tough. But I think Alajuelense were better for the 90 minutes offensively. Extra time, Xelajú was better offensively in chance creation during extra time. Penalties, Alajuelense's, of the 2 teams, they both got here by winning a shootout. Alajuelense was better in their shootout in the semifinal. They also were better here comparatively to Xelajú. Xelajú only could score 2 penalties in the shootout against Real España, which they did better this time. They scored 3. But still got saved twice, and Alajuelense got 4 out of 5. Salazar had a horrible penalty, though, but in the end, didn't matter. Clutch saves from Mora, and there you go. Goals were scored as follows. Halftime, it was 0-0, 0-0 esta noche. 1-1 global, 1-1 aggregate. Away goals to Xelajú, goals visitar para Xelajú. Alajuelense through the first half, I thought were the better team. I thought they were the team with more chances offensively. I think they were the stronger side. I think they deserved to score. They had some chances where they really could have scored a goal. The one that went off the post, saved, off the post, cleared, off the post, off the line, cleared. That was crazy. They should have scored that. There were a couple other chances they really could have scored. Also in the second half as well, but we'll get there. For me, Alajuelense, they should have had a goal before their penalty, for sure. Frankly, should have won this before penalties, but in the end, as in the shootout, but in the end, Xelajú was defending very well. The 90 minutes was them defending very well. They were all over, even during extra time at times, but every time Xelajú had a ball to defend, they were in the right spot. They cleared up a lane. They clogged up a lane, I should say. Clearing up's not a good thing. Clogged up a lane, covered the ball, got it out, and they just kept taking pressure. The only mistake they made defensively was in the 74th minute, or 70-ish minute. Goal was scored at the 74th minute, but Xelajú bodies a guy. Defender bodies a guy, runs him down, runs into him. You can't do that. Penalty given, rightfully so, I would say. Setting a pick is a foul. Understandably, it feels bad because that basically cost you your title in the end. But once it's given, goalie Silva has saved 2 out of 3 penalties at the time before the penalty was taken. In this tournament, in the first leg, he saved 2. That's why you had the chance that you did. So Ronaldo Cisneros steps up this time. Campbell was not on the pitch. Borges hands it to Cisneros. Ronaldo Cisneros scored the first leg. He slots it home, sends the keeper the other way, slots it home to the near post. 0-1, 0-1 esta noche, 1-2 global. Alajuelense has their away goal. Empate and away goals. 1-2 global. 0-1 esta noche. 82nd minute. This was an amazing goal. Juan Cardona gets the ball at his feet, bounces back to him. He takes a rifle of a shot, pops it past Mora, equalizes the tie. 82nd minute, 1-1. 1-1 esta noche, 2-2 global. Empate and away goals. Empate and goals visitar. Tied away goals with a 2-2 aggregate. And just like the first leg, Xelajú scored open play. Or no, they actually scored a penalty first. No, they scored a penalty first. They scored a penalty first. Alajuelense comes back and scores from open play to save their own ass and get a draw at home. Opposite happens here. Xelajú scores an open play after Alajuelense's penalty to save their ass and send this to extra time. And what a beautiful goal to do it from. If Xelajú were to win this tie, Cardona would have been man of the match because that was an amazing goal. That's probably goal of the tournament. That was wonderful. Absolutely amazing. Full time, 1-1, 2-2 on aggregate, 1-1 esta noche, 2-2 global, goals visitar, empate, tied on away goals. We go to extra time. Halftime of extra time. It is still 1-1. At the half of extra time, 2-2 on aggregate, 1-1 esta noche, 2-2 global, empate. After extra time, it's 1-1, 2-2 on aggregate, 1-1 esta noche, 2-2 global. Again, Xelajú were the better team offensively in extra time. They really wanted this. You could tell they wanted this trophy more. They had to show out for their fans. They had to get this done. They finally had to just go for it. They had to push. They had to pull. They had to kick. They had to score. They went for it. And Alajuelense were up against the wall. There were some chances where I thought Xelajú would finally score, take the lead on aggregate. Alajuelense never really had a chance defensively or offensively in extra time. If they allowed a goal, they were probably cooked. They did not, though. They stood firm, sort of flipped the script on Xelajú because, again, through the first 90, Xelajú were perfect defensively, in the right spots, held on, did not allow an open play goal, screwed up giving up the penalty, but other than that, they got to extra time, and then the script kind of flipped. Then, Alajuelense does what Xelajú did through 90, and we go to penalties. Diego Campos steps up to take the penalty, slots it home, sends the keeper the wrong way, 0-1, 0-1 in penales. Lopez, saved by Mora. Mora puts his hand up, pops it over the net. It's 0-1, 0-1 esta noche. No, Lopez went first, my bad. Lopez went first, missed, then Campos scored. So, there you go. Quezada scores, 1-1, 1-1. Santiago Vander Putten scores, rifles the ball in, 1-2, 1-2. Jorge Aparicio scores his penalty, 2-2, 2-2. Alexi Gamboa scores his, 2-3, 3-2-3. Quiros scores his penalty, 3-3, 3-3. Salazar with a horrible penalty gets saved, 3-3, 3-3. But Cardenas takes a shot. He gets saved by Mora. It's 3-3, 3-3. Villalobos for the win, and he slots it home. He bangs it home, Villalobos, for the trophy win. 3-4, 4-3 en penales, 3-4 en penales. Alajuelense campeón de la Copa Centroamericana. After penalties, it was 1-1 on the night, 2-2 on aggregate, 3-4 on penalties. 1-1 esta noche, 2-2 global, 3-4 en penales. Alajuelense campeón de la Copa Centroamericana, tricampeonato de la torneo. Back to back for Alajuelense. They have won the Central American Cup for the 3rd straight year. All the years of this tournament, of the brand of the Central American Cup, they've won. Of course, they've won 4 with the CONCACAF League that they won in 2021, because that's basically this tournament. I'd say this was more of a rebrand than a new tournament. The Caribbean Cup was more of a new tournament. This is really just a rebrand. But either way, 4 Central American / CONCACAF leagues, 3 in a row. Costa Rica rules football, don't they? Central American football, at least. Round of 16 berth for Alajuelense. Pase de la octavos de final de la Copa Campeones de la CONCACAF para Alajuelense. Full-time stats are as follows: 17 shots to 11, 4 shots on goal to 3, 52% possession to 48% possession, 451 pass to 427, 81% pass accuracy to 81, 21 fouls to 8, 2 offside to 0, 2 yellow cards to 0, 1 red card to 0, 6 corners to 3. For me, man of the match is Mora. Has to be. 2 big saves in the shootout, basically won them the title. Of course, Villalobos still had to score, but those 2 saves won them the title. Overall, I think Alajuelense were the better team on the night, especially the first 90 minutes. They won the shootout. They deserve to be champions. Xelajú were only good for 30 minutes, really, at least offensively, which that's what matters, is scoring goals. Beautiful goal to put them into extra time, and they really smelled blood in the water, but they couldn't put one away. And Alajuelense wins. There you go. Alajuelense tricampeonato. Beautiful, beautiful final. If you love a chess match, this was a beautiful, awesome final. If you don't love a chess match, it sucked. Personally, it got better the later it went. With that being said, Alajuelense were the better side for most of the match, and in the end, in penalties where it really mattered. There you go. And they're the champions for the 3rd straight year. Deservedly so. I mean, why would you say it's not? Deservedly so for Alajuelense. You ask for more. You could ask for more, but overall, they did their job. They did their job. With that being said, if you like this video, like it, share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell your friends. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell notification once subscribed. Send some chats on live streams. Comment on this video. Put this in playlist. Share with friends and family. All that great stuff. I will not be wearing the suit tomorrow, but we have a prediction for a Cup final tomorrow. We have the MLS Cup final prediction video, preview and prediction. We will talk about it. I'll give you my prediction. It's going to be interesting. I've thought about it. I've put it on the paper, the bracket paper, so it's confirmed. I just got to tell you what it is. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be a lot of flip-flopping, I bet. A lot of devil's advocate and debating my own self. But it'll be interesting. Then, on Friday, we'll be live and reviewing the FIFA 2026 World Cup draw. It's getting there. Before you know it, World Cup will be here. Should be interesting. Canada's in the draw. I might be wearing, there's a possibility, I might be wearing the jacket with a Canada jersey and going redneck business casual. We'll see. And then, Saturday, of course, we wear the suit again. Khaki pants, though, for the MLS Cup Final. MLS Cup Final. Miami, Vancouver live, RSR on Saturday. Early game, too. And then Sunday, we will be live for the Formula One Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. Not wearing a suit for that. It's too damn early. Just a orange Ford jersey because Lando Norris, Oscar Piastri, Max Verstappen, all going for a World Drivers' Championship on the final day. And I'd prefer if it was Lando Norris. Papa power. Let's go, Lando. With that being said, I'll see you for that one as well. So that's what the rest of this week looks like. Prediction, live review, live review, live review. Friday, Saturday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. All early, too. MLS Cup would be the latest one of the 3. Well, of course, the prediction video might come out a bit later, but stream-wise, you know, MLS Cup will probably be the one that's the latest stream of the 3, starting the latest of the 3. Formula 1 probably start the earliest, yeah? Or it will. It's not probably, it will. With that being said, I'll see you tomorrow for a prediction video before we got a very busy early weekend. But I'll see you tomorrow. Congratulations to Alajuelense. Felicidades Alajuelense. Commiserations Xelajú. They put everything into it, but they just didn't have it. I will see you later. I'm Ryan and I'm out. Peace. See you.